Good afternoon. I hope you are enjoying our virtual crop. My name is Katrina and I live near Fayetteville, Arkansas in a little town, West Fork. I'm part of the Heart and Hand Memory Makers team and that we're bringing you this crop today. And if you are watching this video, that means you have purchased the Very Good package and you're going to be in for a treat with this project recipe for National Scrapbook Day. So let me switch down here and show you what's going to come in your pack or what should be in your kit. First, you're going to have this Very Good Sketches exclusive NSD sketchbook. So a sketch is just an idea or a concept, and you're just supposed to take the photo here and then interpret it however you want to. So in this sketchbook, you have several page layout ideas and some border ideas and just all kinds of fun stuff. So this is for you to use for inspiration, and we'll have a spot on the page, the Facebook page, for you to drop in any photos of the sketches or your interpretation of the pages or borders that you do. Okay, the other thing in your kit is the project recipe and the little bonus embellishments. So let's take a look at what's inside our project recipe kit. And then I'm going to talk you through a few things to help you put it together. So inside the kit, you're going to have a 2-page, actually it's 3-page guide for cutting, and then 2 2-page spreads. Then you've got some stickers, and you have some cardstock and designer paper. Okay, so here we go. 6 sheets of designer paper and 2 sheets of cardstock. So when we're looking at our project recipe, you're going to look at the first spread is going to just kind of talk you through it. So it's wanting you to use a sheet of aqua stripes and strawberry patterned paper. So let's take this and turn it over so we can see all the different colors here. All right, so it wants you to use strawberry and aqua stripes. So what I do is when I see that these are the base pages, I set those aside so that as I'm cutting, I can put the appropriate pieces on each one. And then looking at recipe 2, it wants you to use a sheet of the aqua cardstock and the polka dot pattern as the other 2 bases. So I'm not going to cut all this right now because you know how to cut. So just going to tell you my recommendation is to set out your 4 pieces so that as you cut, you can lay each piece on there. Now you're probably wondering how you know which piece to go where. Well, let's talk about that next. All right, so if we flip over to the cutting guide, all right, we'll see that designer paper number 1 is aqua stripes cut with the stripes horizontal. Okay, so here's the first tip. So we're going to turn it this way, use our 12-inch trimmer to make our cuts. All right, when it says, like for piece A, that it wants a reverse, what it's really meaning is that after you cut it, what's going to show on your page is this side, okay? So as you cut these, we can look at piece A goes on to our base sheet over here, the one with the aqua stripes. Okay, so I would put piece A on my aqua stripes page. All right, and B, you can see it's on the strawberry background page. So just as I cut each one of these, I set it out on the page that it goes to, and I find that by referring to the letters that are on each page. Okay. All right, now a couple other things to note on the cutting guide. So we talked about reverse means it's actually the other side that's going to show. On the corners rounded, I'm going to tell you that they show 2 corners rounded and they really mean 2 corners rounded. I think I did 4 because I didn't read the instructions all the way through. And then when it comes down to cutting the little notch there for the ribbon, I recommend just kind of gently squeezing the two corners together and then just snipping it off. It's not an exact science, so it's however works for you. When you're cutting the 1/2 inch, that could be a little tricky, so you might think about when you have it on your trimmer, start with your blade in the middle and then push up and then push down, and that'll kind of help it from being so squirrely on there. The other thing that I wanted to show you is, okay, on this second page here, like it wants you to put in a round photo. You don't have to, but if you want to do it exactly the way the layout is, note that it says small circle custom cutting system pattern with the red blade around the outside, and that's how you would get a 4x4 circular photo. So those are the tips for that. And then the stickers, it'll show you where you can put stickers. That's completely up to you. I sometimes like to wait until after I put my photos on before I put the stickers on, just to make sure that it works for what I'm doing. And then you also have this pack of extra embellishments that you can use as well. So let's take a peek at what the end result looks like. So for your first spread, this is what it's going to look like. Isn't that just pretty? Now I did go ahead and put some embellishments on there, but you see I don't have any photos on there yet. So sometimes it takes me a little bit to find the right photos for this. But there are some people that make just a whole bunch of project recipe kits up and then just slap them all in an album all in one day and just make their photos fit it. And so I guess that's a little bit what I do. I kind of hoard these and then use them all at once. And then this is the second 2-page spread. So you can see how, I didn't follow the instructions and I rounded all the corners, but really it doesn't matter. So you can edit it and change it and make it fit exactly what you're doing or what layout you would use. I think this will be fun for maybe some farmers market photos or some baking photos. It's summertime. We're having fresh strawberries and watermelon right now. So there's a lot of fun things that would fit in these templates. So I hope that you love this project recipe kit as much as we do. It is just such a cute one. And if you have any questions about how to cut something or make it the way it is in this recipe, just drop them in the comments of this video, and we would love to see you post pictures after you get done with your layouts, because it is a super cute one. And the other great thing about a project recipe is that it doesn't just work for these papers. I mean, you can take this kit and this cutting guide and use any other paper pack, as long as you have 6 sheets of designer paper and 2 sheets of cardstock that all coordinate together. You can make this design with anything. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it. It's a really cute layout, and we appreciate you being here with us today and participating in our crop, and thanks a bunch. Have a great afternoon.